hit him with the classics. We got Trauma Yay! We've got a Monster Scream. That's gotta be Stellano. We have Sad Boy Hours, ... And we have bleh. just bleh.
Bleh, bleh.
I don't know who did that one. But yeah, last session. Oh boy. Who would like to recap what happened last session? Cause yikers.
Hi, it's me.
My guest.
All right. Gonna take a sip of water.
Oh no, I don't blame you.
Oh,
Take the sip.
We did it! We cleared the ruins. We got a crystal chunk. I got cured from the plague. We got some loot. Waverly told Enzo about us getting out of the ruins and getting a bit of the source. And he said he'd meet us in 3 days. What's up?
I'm sorry, could you... I think you cut out for me. Did he cut out for anybody else?
Oh, did I?
There was a small cut.
There was a small cut.
A sentence.
I'm just making sure I'm not going
Microphone,
crazy.
please.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not going crazy. You can restart if you want, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, that was my microphone. I'm gonna step back a bit. Or, like, whatever. Don't do that again.
Whatever.
Okay. We did it! We cleared the ruins. We got a crystal chunk. I got cured from the plague. We got some loot, and we got out. Waverly told Enzo about us getting out of the ruins and getting a bit of the source. And he said he'd meet us in 3 days. In our off time, I went with Rustle, Mizore, Krimpets, and Buutskuut to visit Papa in Vestadt. We dropped off a big crystal chunk, the picture I drew of the magic circle at the bottom of the ruins, and learned about Papa's idea. Apparently, we can maybe make a locator to find other crystals with the shards we gave him. Yippee! We returned, relayed the info, then Waverly and Unique started to try out each other's weapons. It was nice. The 3 days came and went, and we met up with Enzo. We gave him a smaller crystal chunk, but he demanded that we give him more. We told him that we didn't have more, and that the chunk we gave was all we could get. It was a lie, but what were we supposed to do? I didn't want to put Papa in danger. We tried to tell him there was more in the ruins, but he refused to listen. He had Calvin captured and mentioned something about Waverly's parents working for him, and then Ranjerus came and some other minions, and they came to fight us. Another battle, we got this, I thought. I wish I knew. Before I knew it, I was grabbed. Bullet after bullet was shot in my face. I don't know what was happening, and then I saw Mizore running up to me, and she started to punch me too. I don't get it. I got thrown to the ground, feeling sharp pains throughout my body. My vision was fading. I could barely see my family. And despite the heat, I felt nothing but cold. This is it, I thought. Why couldn't I do more? Was it my fault? Should I have just said my pops had it? I could only say one thing as I felt my soul leave. I'm sorry. Pain. I woke up quickly with a jolt and coughed out some blood. Everyone was around me and crying and hugging me. They saved me. I died, and they saved me. I don't want to die again. I don't know if I'm cut out for this anymore. I don't know if I want to be a hero anymore. I don't know if I want to adventure anymore. I don't know what I need to do or what I should do. The sand sailor is destroyed, and we're stranded in the desert. There's only one thing I want to do, but I can't. Not anytime soon, it seems, and I can't tell the others. Not when we need to find Waverly's parents. Her and her parents are what really matter right now. I really want to go home. I'll write again when I feel like it. Sickle.
Damn, I could feel the emotion in that.
Why you hit us with emotion
Damn,
like that?
I like that. I could feel the emotion in that recap. Good lord. Go ahead and take an inspiration.
Hey, did I mention I'm an actor? Did I mention that I'm an actor?
That was
No, I think it's the first time you said
Are
this.
you kidding? Like, I would imagine I would imagine you're gonna write that like you would write it during the night, but yeah, went away for recap.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Well, we're gonna play some Holodite music to get ourselves started here for session. Kind of fits the mood of where we are right now. So, we gotta change the volume on it just a little bit. There we go. So, Enzo showed up. Ranjerus showed up. A lot of people showed up. You guys got out of the ruins. You gave a crystal to your dad. Sickle. But Enzo wasn't having any of it. None of the bullshit. They arrived on the Clearmist, and when things went wrong, the first thing they did was essentially rip off the top of unique sand sailor and flip it upside down with the force of the impact. Followed by a battle with Ranjerus where Sickle did in fact perish and was brought back. And where we ended off last session was everybody around Sickle having a slight chat, but emotions are still running high. What do you guys like to do?
Okay, as much as I appreciate all the love and support, I kind of just undied, so if you guys could give me maybe like a little bit of space, that would be fantastic.
Fuck. Yeah, sorry.
Right.
No worries. I really appreciate it.
I have Krimpet, don't worry. Do I still have Krimpet to talk?
Ugh.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Unique's gonna start making her way over to the sailor. Slowly.
Yeah, seeing that, I think Waverly will also move over there with her.
She gets to about there. Kind of falling behind you. And PJ just sitting back, keeping watch on everybody. That fucking bastard's gonna pay for that. Oh, he's gonna pay.
Waverly just silently walks past her and starts just like looking over the damage, seeing if she's able to fix it.
Unique, good.
Pure work mode.
Unique, I don't want to talk about it right now, Dixon. I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. Well, now you know how I feel. That's all I'll say. Make me an investigation check, Waverly.
16.
16. Okay. The damage is pretty substantial. The sailor itself being flipped over is one problem in and of itself. The whole top is ripped off. Some of the beams, support struts, and a lot of the damage of it being flipped over caused multiple parts of it to crack and change. It is possible that what is left of it could be rebuilt. But what would be rebuilt is smaller, maybe a little faster because it's smaller, you're not entirely sure. But it certainly wouldn't be as comfortable a ride with as many of you with the smaller sailor. In terms of work, if you push yourselves through the rest of this day and the majority of the night taking a point of exhaustion, you could get it done. So before anybody does anything else, because one thing I did forget to do last session, I'm going to open up a world map.
Uh-oh.
We haven't been here in a while. So, this is where you guys are, now at the Obsidian Ruins. In your fight with Ranjerus when Enzo took the Clearmist and flew off, there's a couple things Enzo said. Just as a reminder. One, he told the Iron Dragon that was on board the Clearmist with them to go tell their boss that the deal is broken down. Proceed with the next stage of the plan. They told the Dragon Knight that they are to gather up Reyna, the Trimix, meet up to assist in Hismar's assault. And Enzo himself mentioned he was going to take the Clearmist to some factory. The direction the Clearmist flew off in was this way. Obviously, most likely heading toward Ashvan to drop off the Dragon Knight to go with that stage of the plan. So that is the direction, relatively, that you would know they went off in. Now, with that being said, we find ourselves back here. Waverly, how bad is it?
We can fix it. It just won't be as clean of a ride. We'll have to work into the night, though.
I did say it would be smaller as well. With the repairs, you're going to have to cut some of it down to even do some of the repairs for some of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it will be a smaller ride. It won't nearly be as comfortable.
But it'll still work.
It'll still work.
That's all that matters.
There is one obvious and current problem. It's upside down. In the sand.
So it is. I mean, it's gotta start somehow. Waverly's just gonna try to flip it over herself.
Make a strength check.
It probably won't work, but here's hoping. Yeah, no. 6.
It's a pretty high DC as it stands. It is a vehicle that is much bigger than you. Jason's gonna walk over.
Son of a bitch.
You're not gonna get anything like done with that. Here, let me help. Roll. Strength check again.
Okay.
Dixon will be joining you on this one himself.
Oh, come on.
Dixon, oh no. 4.
9.
Yeah, both of you just. Okay, you know what? This thing sucks. We're not gonna lift it.
Shit.
We're not gonna lift it.
We have to. Come on, just one more try.
Move aside. Strength check again, all 3 of you.
Okay.
Okay. Dixon and Unique with the same roll. Unique strength
Damn.
check puts her at a 16, Dixon 13. But it is still not enough.
15? Can we add it all together?
What's the average? So it's 16 plus 13 plus divided by 3.
31. 44 divided by 3 doesn't divide cleanly.
Just give me the rounded down, because we round down in D&D.
Oh gosh, okay. 4 divided by 3.
What's the number again?
14.6.
Still not enough.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
I feel it is a big sand sailor, so it's probably gonna need to have everyone's help.
Yeah.
It's fucking... Ah! Unique's gonna take her hands off. She's just gonna kick the thing. Fucking useless piece of crap! Unique. Dixon's gonna put a hand on Unique's shoulder. Just as angry as everybody else right now, I'm sure. Was upset. We knew something like this was going to happen. We had a feeling. We knew. You've worked with them before. You know Enzo. All the more reason I want to go rip his throat out myself. PJ's gonna walk over at this point.
Waverly's still trying to lift it on her own. To no avail.
Oh my god.
Waverly, don't strain yourself. PJ will say as they walk over. Look, I understand the situation that we all just went through. It's not easy for me either. I couldn't help but see my younger sister in that situation. I would hate for something like that to happen. And yes, revenge is fine, but there might be other ways to go about it as well. All I care about right now is the fact that Enzo is as bad as you guys were saying. And I don't like that. I mean, you stayed and worked with him. Was he not like this at all during that? I mean, he was shady and I had to work my way around deals, but he paid well. The jobs were good. Frustrating
He's
at
always
times.
putting up a fucking face.
Apparently.
God, Unique, I'm so sorry.
What are you sorry about?
I should have never pulled you guys into this.
Look, Waverly, I came because I wanted to help. If I didn't want to, I would have not even talked to you when we met again. Not your fault. Whatever Enzo's involved in is much bigger than me, and I know that. But I'm not gonna sit idly by and watch as a friend is looking for their parents. There might be a way, though, Unique. What do you mean? Other avenues. We don't know exactly where Enzo is going. PJ's gonna look at the whole group. Specifically you three.
Mhm.
We once worked for the ORC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just nods her head. Well, surely we should still have connections with them, no? What are you saying, PJ? I'm saying that there are probably other people currently working for the ORC under Enzo after our situation that have seen them for what they truly are, and they can't stand for it. Don't get me wrong, I might sound calm, but I am angry. I'm not angry at anybody except Enzo. And it's not your fault, Waverly. None of it is. But rather than just running and dealing with Enzo personally, maybe working from the inside might be better. Actually, it's not that bad of an idea.
Yeah. But we can't really do that sitting out here.
That's true. Doesn't one of your friends have that weird cube?
Yeah.
PJ, what are you saying? I'm saying that we go gather allies in the ORC and try and wrench it from the hands of Enzo. Right from underneath his nose. We'd have to get to Port Palace for that. That's why your friend has the cube.
Yeah, we can get you guys there.
I know very well one of the people in the ORC that might be willing to help us. She was part of her own group, alongside ours. If I recall correctly, she's the daughter of the old ORC boss. Oh, that Milo girl? Yes, that's the one.
Wait. Is it? She's his kid?
Did you not know that?
I guess not.
I suppose you were gone for a while.
Yeah, I guess so. But you're cool with leaving us with your ship?
I mean, to be fair, PJ has a point. If we can take the ORC out from under Enzo, his influence is just gonna crumble. His far as this piece of junk goes, you're smart. One of the smartest people I know, actually. I'm sure you'd get a bit more use out of it than I would right now. Only problem is that we have to get it up flipped first.
Yeah, that might be a group project.
Yeah, it seems that way. You're sure you want to take the fight within, right? Are you sure you want to take the fight from within? Dixon, after what I witnessed today, he doesn't deserve to be in charge of anything. Let alone a bunch of
True that.
adventurers. Who knows how many he turned into mercenaries? His body is still there, by the way. Ranjerus' body. No one took care of that yet, but we'll get there.
Yeah. Listen, we're busy.
Yeah.
Alright,
You can see Unique's
Guess
a bit calmer after a bit of this conversation. Kind of a small smile crosses her face. Take the fight from within, then? Well... I really want to rip his throat out myself, but... seems like you two have higher stakes in it. And she looks between Waverly and Dixon as she says that. So, do me a favor. When you see him, when one of you punches him in the face, can you tell him it's for the Sand Sailor? And because he's a dick.
I got you, sis.
And you... She looks back to Dixon. Actually, this kind of goes for both of you. Just look out for each other. Alright?
I just glance up at Dixon and smile. Yeah, no, I'm totally gonna leave him in the dust. Don't worry. I got you.
I think we've got that covered, Unique, to be fair.
Yeah, no, but seriously, yeah.
Unique kind of smiles a little bit. Yeah, you two are perfect for each other. Unique's gonna kind of walk away and sit down on a nearby rock. Well, when your friends over there are calmed down a little bit, we should get him to help us with the sailor.
Yeah, I'll go check on him.
Meanwhile, while Waverly's coming back, well, that conversation's been happening over there by the sailor. Sickle, Mizore, Rustle. What's going on?
I think Sickle's still just frazzled and trying to process everything. Okay. How long was I dead?
Shaft.
Not
Yeah, I was gonna say Shaft.
very long.
You were
I'd
out for
say-
a few minutes. It
Yeah.
all went so quickly.
No, can't be out for a few minutes because Revivify has to be done to a creature that died within the last minute.
They were dead for like max 10 seconds.
Like
Yeah.
a few, because Russell slid over already with the diamond ready, basically
Yeah.
Yeah.
on his knees.
Yeah,
Birdman slide.
Well, it felt like a few minutes, honestly.
Well, from
we
your
just rolled
perspective,
Yeah.
from your perspective, Mizore, it would have.
I see. Sickle is like doing the thing of like they're like pressing their hands and like they're like feeling their body to make sure that like they're still there.
Yeah.
And like trying to process everything.
Ashen's still in your lap. Just looking at you.
You okay, Ashen?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Ashen immediately just squints because Ashen
All
is
right.
connected to your soul. So
Oh, true. Well, I'm gonna roll a deception check against
against
Ashen's
yourself.
insight. Yeah,
It's gonna
And
roll
I'm
deception
rolling
and insight against themselves.
and I'm rolling at a disadvantage because I have a point of exhaustion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hello, Hatta.
Also, hi,
Hello,
Hata.
Hata.
Welcome in.
Welcome.
How's a crisp 7 for Sickle?
Against Ashen.
Sickle's deception.
Against Ashen's insight.
Ashen got an 8.
Wow, he
Insight.
still wins.
Yeah,
Damn.
Ashen doesn't have any.
No, he doesn't.
wis-
Nope.
No.
But they can't be charmed, so like that's kind of the
Yeah.
trade-off. Because Ashen can't be charmed specifically. You can, but Ashen can't.
Yeah.
That took a minute.
No, you're good, Hatter.
No worries.
No
I
worries.
hear you.
We're in some emotional moments right now.
Sickle like quickly looks away from Ashen and looks at everyone else. Are you guys okay? Did anyone else get hurt?
That's
Did I?
yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, what came over me. At some point, it felt like I didn't feel like myself. It's like my body, I don't know what happened, but it felt like my body moved on its own, and before I knew it, I didn't realize what I ended up doing.
Sorry, continue.
Before I knew it, I realized too late that I got hurt because of me.
Hearing what she was describing, could I roll like an Arcana check
Yeah.
or a history check to
Yeah.
see if I could figure out? Not great. 11.
11? You would know at least that Mizore... You would know that Mizore fell under some sort of charm. You wouldn't know specifically how or from what.
Okay, but I know there was like
But
a magical.
There was
thing
like
that
a
happened.
magical thing happening, yeah.
Okay, cool. Look, it's not your fault. Something. It was a magical thing from what I can understand. But hey, look at me. I'm okay.
That one is
See?
one. No, there's not, because the cure one's fine.
If I was stronger, if only I knew what was going on, I could have prevented this whole thing from happening.
That could be said about all of us, Mizore. Please,
If
don't
only I
beat
was
yourself
stronger.
up about it.
If only I was stronger. This wouldn't have happened.
Sickle's right. Don't beat yourself up over it. There's no way we could have predicted all of this happening. If I recall, Ranjerus looked over to you and said, "Fight for me." So I'm assuming
And there was a flash of like purple.
I'm assuming he had something to do with it, controlling you, maybe.
Speaking of his gauntlet, did we take that off?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We haven't
Not
gotten
yet.
to
We
that
haven't
yet.
investigated his corpse
Yeah,
yet.
haven't gotten to that yet.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
But please, Mizore. I'm fine now. I'm here. So don't fret about it, okay?
All she could do was
Besides,
just look
Hmm?
away in shame.
you weren't the one that killed me. It was him.
Points over to the dead body.
Sickle looks over, and then, like, their tail stands up, like, poofs out, gets, like, extremely straight, and they quickly have to look away.
Buutskuut walks up to you, holds out their hands, and they are just covered in blood.
He's got it all splattered all over him.
Good job, Buutskuut.
Full thumbs up.
Yeah.
Covered in blood.
Didn't punch him straight through the chest, broke the suit.
He really did.
He made quite the finale out of him.
I can see that.
He got what he deserved. He can't
Yeah.
hurt anybody anymore.
It still
Yeah.
didn't change the fact that it hurt you.
But it wasn't you. It was your body, but it wasn't you.
It's about this time that Waverly kind of makes her way back to the group. We can continue the conversation if you want, or we can.
I'm moving it.
Yeah.
You wait, we good over here?
12? 12 for we? No.
Yeah, I figured.
Sickle is going to, like, stand up, and they're shaking. I think it's they're very clearly shaking, both from the exhaustion and I think, like, just the, like, anxiety of everything that happened.
Can you roll me a... Let's say a Constitution saving throw for this.
Constitution?
Yeah, we'll say Constitution saving throw for this.
16.
Okay.
Keep talking.
You manage to keep yourself upright. You don't fall back down or anything. Despite your shaking, no one has to, like, catch you or anything. You don't look too wobbly or anything like that. But you are definitely shaky.
Don't push yourself too much now, Sickle. You did, you know.
Don't worry, I'm okay. And then also BRB for me really quick.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And how are things over there looking, Waverly?
It's the ship's real roughed up. I think, well, it's gonna definitely take a team effort to get it at least flipped over, but I'm probably gonna work on it. Some more work on it a bit, you know?
I'll help.
Shit.
So I will say, because you weren't here when I mentioned this to Waverly, the damage is pretty sustainable. Hatter, it would take the rest of the day after you flip the ship back over. It would take the rest of the day and nearly the entire night to fix it. You would take a point of exhaustion in the process.
I don't already have one now, correct?
No, you don't have one right now.
Mm-mm.
Only Sickle does.
I do.
Only Sickle does for being resurrected. Additionally, you would have to take parts of the ship that are damaged, disassemble them, and you'd have to cut them into pieces in what you need, and you'd end up actually making a smaller ship. It wouldn't comfortably ride all of you like it did on the way here to the ruins. But that was what I told Battleac with the roll that she made earlier. You weren't here for, but I'm catching you up.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to help Krimpet, then you certainly can.
It'll off some time, a little bit.
Yeah.
I can help.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it.
Yeah, and PJ had an idea that would we'd have to let them use the cube for a bit. I don't know if Krimpet is back yet.
I'm here, don't worry.
You're here. Okay.
Sure, they need a circle, I take it?
Yeah, well, they were gonna go back to Port Pelos and try and maybe gather up some other allies that are also sick of Enzo back at the ORC.
Sickle
Get some more numbers.
Sickle nods. Yeah, I can get that set up for them.
Great. Just no rush. I mean, I get it. So just whenever you're up for it.
I can do it as soon as they want to leave. It's not a big deal, really. I'm okay.
Yeah.
At this point, you're gonna
Cool.
hear Unique shout. We also need you guys to help us flip over the ship. Just want to throw that out there.
Got that? I mentioned that. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
that too.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right.
Raise this boat.
So,
Raise
everybody, this
boat,
includes Ashton and
1, 2,
Buutskuut.
3, 4.
Yeah.
We're gonna make hold on, let me pull up my calculator real quick.
Did
see
you
you
get?
fingers.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so everybody's for me is gonna make a strength check. So it's gonna be a D20 plus your strength modifier. as you all kind of get around, like more of the one side of the ship, essentially. But
I have a question.
yes,
Could I cast enhance ability?
yes.
Okay.
Bam!
So that gives you
All right.
advantage.
Who do I want to touch?
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay.
I'm like, don't think it, don't say it, don't think it,
Don't
don't say
think
it.
it, don't
Don't
think it,
think it,
don't say it. We said it anyway! This group is
Hey.
chaotic!
I'm thinking the dead.
Y'all are-
Steve.
Y'all are children.
Dixon. Okay, this is bad. Dixon, unnatural 1.
Bruh.
He rolled a 2.
Not the dirty one.
Yep.
Would you like me to cast it on him
He
to
has a-
reverse
he has-
that
he
one
has
so
a
we can
bonus.
roll
Yourself.
advantage?
You give it to
All
yourself.
right,
To
fine.
yourself.
I don't give it to
I-
myself.
I would say give it to yourself or Mizore.
I'm gonna do 2 things.
Uh-oh.
Guidance for one person who wants it,
Oh yeah, I also have guidance.
That's a
too.
D4. Yep.
and then for myself, I don't have the token for it because I forgot, but I'm turning myself into a brown bear.
Yeah!
Oh!
Yeah! Use the
Nice.
brown bear
I
stat
love
block. Use the
that.
brown bear stat block. Ashen, as Ashen will also be helping, will grow to his largest possible size that he can right now, which I believe is large.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it?
ooh,
It's
I
either
gotta-
large or medium.
He might be. It
Ooh,
might be
I-
medium.
I do have a negative
is-
1 in strength.
That's okay. This is a group. This is a group effort. It's a group check. Group check.
Okay. I'll cast enhance ability on myself then.
Okay, so that's advantage for you. Who's getting guidance?
I'm not gonna give it to myself, so either.
Give it to Mizore.
I have a +2 on strength.
So does Unique.
Sure, Mizore.
Okay, Mizore, you have a
Alright.
D4 added to your roll. Ashen gets their separate roll as well.
Alright, so for Ashen. Woo! 18 for Ashen,
18.
y'all.
Okay.
Is this just
No,
a straight check?
19 for Ashen.
Yeah, it's a strength check. Yeah, it's a check.
Okay,
So strength
19 for
modifier, okay.
Ashen. And woo, that's bad. 7 for Sickle.
7 for Sickle. Okay.
He did just die.
That is true. He did
Why
just.
is
Bro.
that-
Yeah.
Why is that not showing?
Just gotta tell me what it is. I'm adding it to a calculator.
Okay, that's a big guidance. That's a 13 turned to a 17.
17. Okay.
Nice. 18
nice,
from the
right.
bear.
Damn. 18 from the bear. All right.
18 for Krimpet
Okay.
advantage.
And Buutskuut.
I'm getting to the little guy.
That's a 15 for Waverly.
15 for Waverly.
Oh man, why is it not showing up? Okay. All right, what is his strength? So it'd be a D20 plus
their
his strength.
strength modifier. Yep.
All right, I'm gonna roll
Mhm.
physical dice because fuck this.
Yeah, physical dice.
Yeah!
The superior dice.
Okay. 15, not bad.
15. Divided by 10. Okay. You guys give one hefty push. And the ship gets off the ground a little bit. Comes back down. You guys are going to need to do it again.
Oh my god.
Fuck this!
You still have
piece
all
of
the stuff.
shit.
You still have all your advantages and stuff.
All right.
Okay,
Try
Try
again.
again.
Together this
Worse.
time.
Sad bear noises.
even worse.
Worst for
Oh.
Sickle. That's a 5 for
Oh,
Sickle.
God.
Oh no,
Oh,
it did
no.
worse.
Also worse.
And-
That go.
That's an 11 for Ashen.
Hold on.
Okay, so I
Hold on. PJ,
What
so I
if I
feel like
walked
we're not
away and
gonna
went...
get this time.
Unique.
No, everyone else is getting at 20s.
True.
Okay. Ashen, 11.
Yep.
Sickle,
Ooh.
That's a crisp 5. for
5.
Sickle.
Okay.
Waverly 8.
8. Okay. Mizore, Russell?
9.
9.
Oh, no.
Russell?
Even with guidance?
I got a 1 from a guidance.
Ooh, Russell?
No.
Oh my god.
It's okay. 21 from the bear.
21 from the bear?
Damn.
I don't know if that'll save us, best
I
man.
don't know.
I'm gonna be
Buutskuut.
so honest.
Krimpet and Buutskuut.
Okay. Okay, I rolled Buutskuut's dice.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, I'm gonna post a picture. It's going in game.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Not 20?
Not 20?
Not 20's big.
20.
Not 20's
Yeah!
big. Not 20's big.
Yeah!
That counts.
Hey.
That counts as 2. That counts as 2.
And
Hell yeah.
and 18 for Krimpet again.
18.
Damn, Kimpet.
You guys, with the nat 20 and Krimpet, you guys were at an 150 total, divided by 10, 15. That's what you needed.
We did
Oh
it!
my god.
You nailed it right on it. Yeah. So,
Good
you all
job,
give a
everyone.
second effort. That nat 20 counting as 2 is huge. Counts as double for double success. Just like nat 1's count as bad. You guys give it another extra heave, and you do manage to get the sand sailor up, and you guys are like moving forward as you're tipping the sand sailor over and over and over, and it does manage to land back on its skids. Although, as you do, one of the skids, as the second skid kind of hits the sand, you do hear cracking from the previous damage it took already. Yeah, that's probably going to need to get replaced. And the whole top is just gone off this skid. Like, the whole top and the sails are, like, just gone. But you do manage to actually flip over the sand sailor.
Alright, great
Yay,
work, team.
we did it.
Oh,
Ouch.
this thing is so fucking heavy.
Uh-huh.
We really just did that. Huh.
Teamwork.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Buutskuut's writing.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Buutskuut's writing.
We need personal
Personal
trainers.
trainers.
Whatever, Buutskuut.
I mean, that goes for some of us, but like PJ and Mizore are like, they're way faster. They don't need strength when they have speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not everyone's strong like you are, Buutskuut.
Ouch.
That's not saying that they are, that they're not strong, Waverly. It's. I didn't say what the personal trainer was for.
That's what he said.
Well, okay, now you're just implying things there, Buutskuut. You can't do that. Smiley face.
Puts it over his face.
Dixon does the point to his eyes, points to Buutskuut's eyes. Back and forth.
I think while everyone's distracted by Buutskuut, Waverly's gonna go over and loot Ranjerus' body finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want help?
No!
no.
It's mine!
So,
She loots
He's got
alone.
investigation.
Ranjerus' body, first off, the power suit, the core, it's completely crippled. Buutskuut punching through Ranjerus' chest to rip out his heart like a straight up Mortal Kombat fatality, broke the core of the suit in the process.
Fucking hell, Buutskuut.
Which, unfortunately, has caused many of the functions on the suit to malfunction or break.
Damn.
That does include the Domination Gauntlet. It is currently broken. The Gatling Gauntlet does exist. I'm unsure what you might be able to do with that, but there are parts you might be able to salvage from it that you could fix and use at a later date, depending on what you need to fix it.
Yes, I'm looking to scrape up whatever I can, whether that I can fix it or use it as scrap.
Yeah.
Anything like that.
Well, the Domination Gauntlet we've already talked about because that's part of your thing. So that's broken and will be able to be used at a later date. So you can add broken domination gauntlet from Ranjerus. You can add a broken Gatling gauntlet.
Am I able to like gauge what it would take to be able to fix them?
In this moment, making a quick glance over, make me this is gonna be an Arcana check.
Okay. Hmm. 21.
21. Okay. So the domination gauntlet definitely needs more work out of the two. The domination gauntlet itself is broken in such a way where it would need to be completely rewired. It seems to have its own core, which you might have to modify to be compatible with yours. You also have to modify it to be compatible with your suit. So that would take a decent amount of work, a decent amount of handiwork, and getting the materials for that might not be the easiest thing out here in the desert. You would need a lot of wiring and metal, and possibly even some terrarium, which you guys have. You just don't know how much yet.
Yeah, alright. That's a project for later. Did he have any other loot on him?
Yes, he did. He had
Money.
He does have money on him, actually. Give me a second. Let me scroll. I gotta scroll
Money.
up to my notes.
$2.
He has...
He's got
20 bucks.
$2 and a coupon for chicken nuggets.
He has 37 silver and 52 gold.
Bro,
And a
you
coupon for
broke-ass.
chicken
I was
nuggets.
ready to say he was a broke ass bitch. Damn.
Why do you think he was
52
working
gold?
for Enzo?
He was
Alex-
leading the Trimmix embassy.
He
I
was-
thought he would have been paid better.
He needed to pay
Right.
off
Yeah,
his loans.
Well,
We all-
you all know
we all know Enzo's
no
and
one,
Bell's-
no
and
one
Bell's
walks
income.
around with 2,000 gold in their pocket, guys. Gold is like, you gotta remember, the average salary in D&D lore is like, I think it's like a gold piece a month.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah.
Get on our level.
You think for a right hat man he would have more?
Maybe it's not
So
there. Maybe he
that-
just didn't carry a lot on him. You don't know.
It's in a separate bank account in Sweden.
He's investing.
It's in this, oh yes,
Yeah.
we put it in the bank with the Swedes.
He's investing in
He didn't-
crypto.
It's hidden under all of
We put it in the bank with the Swedes.
It's hidden under all of the mattresses in the Trimmix embassy.
It's like a little bit of gold under every mattress.
Okay, that was 52 gold?
52 gold,
Right?
yeah. 52, yep.
Okay, good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That it?
Yep, that's it.
Alright.
Damn, no coupon for chicken.
Nope. No chicken.
And I... Oh, very important. I take his stupid ass beret.
Take the dumbass beret.
Give me a
This
stupid
dumbass
hat.
Dumbass
And
hat.
then
Dumbass
And
hat.
then I kick him in the head.
Oh, okay.
No respect.
You just watch the neck just go. Like as you kick it. The neck doesn't break, but it's like his head moves to the side and you hear like a crack of the neck.
Get fucked, bitch.
Look,
Having fun?
I don't know if there's abuse of corpse laws here in this world, but
You guys are out in the middle of a desert, near the
Yeah,
obsidian
it's not-
ruins.
It's not
No one
illegal
coming
if
out
there are
here.
no witnesses.
Desert time. desert time law.
desert time law.
All right. So the sand sailors flipped. It's early afternoon yet. A lot of stuff they have to do.
Okay. Let's do this. Waverly gets to work.
And Krimpet is helping.
It assists. Yep.
So you guys are going to be taking basically the rest of the day and
Yep.
the majority of the night to do this.
I'm not sleeping. I don't need to sleep.
Yeah, you will take a point of exhaustion if you choose not to sleep when you do this.
Yeah, I will be nocturnal.
Okay.
I don't need sleep. I need
No,
answers.
Krimpet, go to bed.
No.
Sick.
No. I'm helping no matter what. Deal with it.
I can imagine she just
Sickle.
slowly turns her head and is like,
No.
no.
Yes,
No.
exactly what
Right.
happens.
Sickle.
Sickle's gonna walk up to PJ and say to them, "It's like, so, I heard you wanted to head to Port Pelos to get allies and stuff."
I'll be right back.
Has idea to help after what we've witnessed. Yes, that is what I would like to do, and Unique seems on board with it as well.
Okay. I can set that up for you. Just give me a minute to actually get the circle on the floor, okay?
PJ will turn toward you, kind of crouch down a little bit because PJ's tall compared to you. They're gonna put, they're gonna put both their hands on your shoulders. Ashen's gonna crawl up to your head as PJ does this. You take all the time you need.
Thanks. No, I'm not. It'll really only take a minute. I just have to actually make the circle. So I'll go get that started. And they walk off to the side, and they start to make the teleportation circle for Port Pelos.
Yeah, consuming a charge to make the teleportation circle for Port Pelos, which takes them to the Savant Athenaeum, mind you. The library.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
With creepy lady.
With creepy lady. That you guys don't like, but I love that character.
I love her.
So,
Just these weirdos.
as Sickles preparing the teleportation circle, Dixon kind of leaning against one part of the sand sailor. So I guess this is where we part ways, huh? For now. Not like we won't be seeing each other again, though. After all this is over. We should go out for a drink like old times. Was a celebration?
Absolutely.
To the fall of the Trimix, to the fall of Enzo, right? I think we have to handle more than just Enzo in that regard, but yeah, sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
And as much as I'd love to go home and check on my sister, Mom and Dad should be able to take care of her fine. My parents know I'm on the job.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Take care of yourself, Dixon. Try not to get yourself into too much trouble. You know I can't make any promises on that. Even if you pay me. Does Waverly cough?
Just looks at him.
Okay, maybe I can't get in trouble.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I didn't get that.
Maybe I can't get into trouble. Yeah. Like Unique said, just
Work.
make sure you two have each other's backs. Look out for each other and the rest of them. Dixon a pat on the back. She walks over to Krimpet. Krimpet already starting to work. PJ's gonna kneel down to you, Krimpet.
Hi, PJ.
Take care, okay, Krimpet?
He slowly nods her head to PJ.
You too.
You've had a
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You have a good group of friends behind you. They're not gonna let you down.
Yeah.
PJ will work their way over to Waverly, between Waverly and Mizore. They are giving you a hug, Waverly.
Yeah, I hugged them back.
Whatever means it takes when you find your parents. Let us know.
I will. Fuck, I wish we had a summoning stone we could give y'all. Keep in touch.
Well,
I could offer one of mine.
Just looks over to Sickle. You're cool with that?
They nod and pull out the one tied to Mizore.
ah, that's right. That's correct.
Yeah, I can give Unique this one. Or PJ, whoever wants it, I don't know.
Doesn't really matter. Either one
But,
will-
Sickle's gonna toss it to Unique.
Unique will catch it. I'll actually add it. Unique will catch it and hand it over to PJ. And this is sending stone to.
What you scared of talking on the sentence so unique?
No, it's just I dealt with the slate earlier with Enzo, and yeah, you know, before we walked into the ruins, you didn't want to deal with it. Remember, I did. Mizore, edit your sending stone that says Sickle's name on it to PJ.
And I
I was
shall
gonna say,
remove-
if we're doing this, then I'm just gonna go walk over to Waverly and give Waverly the sending stone that was originally to Sickle. And I think you should hold on to this then.
Oh, okay then.
PJ's gonna look at you, Russell.
Russell looks back.
Quite capable. Very unique. Thank you for keeping everybody up and alive.
Thank you. I'm doing my best to keep us alive.
PJ will walk toward the circle. Unique's gonna start making her rounds, starting with Krimpet. She's gonna put her hand on Buutskuut's head. She's gonna like kind of turn Buutskuut's head toward her a little bit. You are a bundle of trouble. An agent of chaos. But I like you, so take care.
Pulls up notebook, smiley face, as she says, "Agent of trouble,
Agent of chaos.
agent of chaos."
Do you think Buutskuut's eyes also squint in happiness?
Probably. Yeah, the
Yes.
new eyes. Well,
It's like the bottom half squints up.
and you, Krimpet. Thank you
Mm-hmm.
for, you know, what you did back there at the core of the ruins. I needed that.
it's what friends are for, right?
Yeah. And she's gonna pick Krimpet up and give her a hug.
Oh my god. Krimpet will hug back.
She'll walk over to Rustle. You, my friend, are awesome. That is all I have to say to you.
I have a man a few words, and I appreciate those few words.
Just make sure those two knuckleheads don't die. She looks over to Waverly and Dixon.
That is a promise I will try to keep. But with how rambunctious they are, I don't know how I'm gonna keep it.
Oh, trust me, I know. And I'm the chaos gremlin of the group. Just saying. Look, I admit it, you know this, Waverly.
Oh, I know.
She's going to turn to Mizore. She's going to give Mizore a coy smile. One hell of a fighter, Mizore.
Thanks, Unique.
You know, if you were more used to the desert heat, we could, fight back to back constantly if we weren't just doing it in the ruins. But the heat doesn't seem like your thing.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh. Sorry. I got a message that had me laughing. Sorry. And, Mizore.
Yes?
When I said the whole, my hero thing. I meant it.
She's remaining silent and waiting for a response.
No, Unique said I meant it.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that part cut out.
Yeah, it didn't pick
Discord
up.
might be having issues tonight, guys.
It might.
Yeah,
It might have also been. It might have also been too quiet to be.
I'm right
heard
next to the
by-
mic, but that's alright.
by-
That's okay.
that's
But
okay.
yeah, she said when she mentioned the My Hero thing earlier, she meant it. That's what she said.
She gives us a smile over to Unique. Just doing what we do. Friends after all.
Yeah.
Did I lightly push Unique so that she hugs Mizore?
Damn. So suddenly Unique is like lightly pushed into Mizore from behind from Rustle. And just gives you a hug.
Yes.
Sorry reciprocates that hug. You stay safe, okay, Unique?
Do my best, that's for sure. I will do my best. And if I have to knock a few heads in on the way, so be it.
Sure you will.
And Unique will let go of Mizore's hug, and they'll both walk up to Sickle last, because you're the one who's been making the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Take care, Mr. Dragon Knight. And your little buddy.
I will. Thank you for your help.
Well, I try. I'd like to think I do, at least. And look, I'm not good at this kind of thing. I think PJ's better at it than me, but don't let something like that get you down. I understand it's certainly not easy. I felt the same way when I saw Waverly again. I wanted to just, you know, but I guess what you're going through is different. All I'm trying to say is just stay brave, I guess.
I'll try.
She'll wrap an arm around your shoulder, Sickle, and give you a quick hug. PJ will smile toward you, Sickle, and just thank you.
Of course. Anytime.
We'll keep in touch, Waverly. And they both step through the circle. And they vanish.
Just before Waverly goes back to work, I'm gonna look at Mizore. I think you
Something
should
wrong?
hold on to. I think you should just hold on to this. I'm gonna hand her back the sending stone, and then get back to work.
Okay. She has no clue, but just accepts it.
Sorry, has me chuckling. Has me chuckling. Sorry, has me chuckling.
And just pockets back the stone.
All right.
Yes.
So, down to the original Starfarers and Dixon,
Me.
who's only here because he 100% has more beef with Enzo than anybody else.
Oh God.
Everyone's got to be
enough.
with him.
Now-
He's just got the bigger slice.
Yeah, Dixon has a big slice of that. Waverly has an even bigger slice, but Starfarers have the biggest slice of them all.
Oh my God. I just had an idea that I probably won't do.
No, you should do it. No, you should do it.
What?
No, you should do it.
What a power move would it be if I wrote on the sending slate just I live, bitch.
Do it.
That would be funny.
No, I don't.
But
I love that idea, but I
It's
No,
so good,
no,
but
you know
like
what?
I
You know-
shouldn't.
But do you want to?
I want to so bad,
What
but-
would Waverly do?
No, she wouldn't give him that information.
Okay, fair enough.
Also, I think it's something I never thought about. Is like Enzo just left Ranjerus in the middle of the desert with us. Like, what was he gonna do after he killed us?
oh, yeah.
That's
Did you ever think
Great
about that?
He's to Enzo. He's probably just disposable. Enzo doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
Enzo,
It's so funny.
En- Enzo's a little piss baby. A little piss baby bitch.
fussy
A little
baby.
piss baby bitch.
yeah, he
Who
is a
wets
bitch.
the bed every night. A little piss baby asshole.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Keep going. No, don't keep going. No.
No, I'm done.
All right.
I'm
All
out
right,
of
all
this
right.
player.
So, PJ and Unique are gone, teleported back to Port Pelos to assist with allies. Waverly and Krimpet. Does anybody else in particular want to do anything before we move to like the night camp, because you guys are absolutely, gonna be here the night.
I don't have anything for now, but I do have an idea for late night.
Okay, that's totally fine. So is everybody cool with moving to the night?
Yeah.
As
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm good with the
Waverly
night.
and Krimpet continue to work. Okay, I'm just gonna switch scenes to the camp. Just because it'll be easier.
Mm-hmm.
They're not here, and they're not here. And that's not the right
So
Buutskuut
long.
hatter. You need to really install the new Buutskuut token. That's okay. I got you.
Did.
Oh, did you
I
put...
did. I upload.
Oh, did you upload it? Okay, here, put it down then, because I don't want to keep putting it down. If you have it, yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. So, Waverly, yeah, I was gonna say, you guys are like off in the area setting up the sailor. Mizore, are you setting up the tent into the late
Yeah,
night?
she is.
Okay.
And just preparing something and preparing like a stew that could be a slow cooked.
Yeah, absolutely. Back to needing a single day of rations, by the way, with them being gone.
Oh my god, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
With them being back, well, 1.5 Ashen counts, but like, we'll just say we round down, so back to 1 day of rations for everybody. It's fine. Let us change this. Well, let's change up. Let's change up the music a little bit. Let's go. Yeah, we'll play this one. So
I think while everything's happening, like while Mizore's setting up the tent, I think Sickles just kind of off to the side, writing something in a book.
okay. Are you in the tent? Or are you out of the tent?
Sickle would start out of the tent, but once the tent was put up, Sickle would move
Walk back in with the book?
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, just writing.
Dixon's kind of just laying out on a bedroll, like just kind of relaxing, thinking about things.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to talk at all as you get into the later night? Waverly and Krimpet, you guys can talk a little bit if you want, but this is your opportunity on the first night here. So if one person wanted to do something, now's the time. Okay, we'll take that as a no.
Mm-hmm.
So, as Mizore finishes prepping, cooking, and Waverly and Krimpet, you guys can hear them working really hard. Can both of you, on that note, make me, it'll be intelligence checks.
Just straight intelligence?
You can.
Or would this be like a tools?
It's more of a tools check, so you can add the tools proficiency to it.
Okay.
That's usually Dex, but because you guys are rebuilding something that you guys have seen before
Yeah,
and you
and
have
since
some
this is
knowledge
a-
on it, yeah.
Yeah, and since we're using a tool, we have expertise.
Correct.
Oh, I love that. Slay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Honestly, work.
That's an intelligence check plus the tool
Duh.
proficiency. With expertise.
26.
26.
24.
Very good. Okay, yeah, you guys will be totally fine. You won't run into any issues working on this throughout the night. As you guys
Great.
continue to work its way, but as the sun sets and night falls in the later night, Waverly and Krimpet try and quiet down their building to the best they can, knowing that everybody definitely need some rest. Mind you, you guys won't. I just want to remind you guys won't get long rest. You will take a point of exhaustion. You can take a short
Yep.
rest.
Yeah, that's fine.
But okay.
Short rest is fine.
I don't need sleep.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I need answers.
I'm nocturnal.
Yeah.
I am also nocturnal, but in a different way.
So
I'm not.
late night falls, and we'll move to you, Sickle.
So this would happen when everyone in the tent is asleep. Sickle is having a very difficult time sleeping after everything. There is this like overwhelming feeling of uncertainty with everything, and their mind is racing through everything that's happened in the last it's probably been like a week since from the start of when we actually first entered the ruins to now, right? It's been like a week.
Relatively close, yes. You guys were down in the
It's-
ruins for 2-3 days ish.
Mhm.
Travel took like a day and a half to get there, so yeah, it's been 5 days ish.
Yeah. Sickle gets this like anxiety about all of that, and their mind is wandering back home to everyone there, and this uncertainty that they haven't been more uncertain about anything in their life
Until now.
until now, of like, will I actually be able to go home again? And in a moment, Sickle sits up, and I would say the bag of holding, because they were laying down to try to sleep, is right next to their bedroll. They start to rearrange some stuff in the bag of holding. They pull out the book they were writing in earlier. They rip out a clean page. They start writing on it.
Mhm.
They then armor up. Ashen is asleep, but they would gently try to scoop Ashen up.
Okay.
They would reach into their pocket and pull out the blue sending stone, clutch it, and then toss it to the side unintentionally, grab their red sending stone, whisper into it, even though no one can hear it,
Okay.
and then they're gonna take the teleportation cube. And I'm gonna roll a stealth check
Yeah.
to see if I could sneak out of the tent.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Is it a nat 20?
Opposite, nat 1.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
So
Trip on something. If I could flavor the fail.
yes, absolutely. I
So-
take it that because Dixon has a passive of 19.
It's a 10.
Yeah, Dixon has a passive of 19. Mizore, you have a passive of 19.
21 actually.
21 now. Very good.
Yeah.
And Rustle, you have a passive that's also
ridiculous.
up there.
So the way I want to flavor the fail, if I may,
Yeah.
is when Sickle unintentionally tosses the blue sending stone aside, it would probably hit Rustle in the face, which would wake him up as they walk out of the tent.
Boonk! On your beak. And you would, as you kind of you get up, you dazedly, Rustle, notice Sickle walking out of the tent. You went on the opposite side to where Krimpet and Waverly did, I would imagine. So they wouldn't see this.
Mm-hmm.
With Russell now up, he kind of sits up, and you know how when you're asleep you got the heavy eyes, you can barely open them. Yeah, that's Russell right now. He sees Sickle, and then he's just like, what you got there?
Oh no, he walks out of the tent.
And Sickle's out of the tent.
You see him walking out as you wake up.
Because the sending stone hit you in the face as they whispered into the other one.
Actually, no, I have a better idea on how to do this.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna... Would you say during the time of the rest, or... Yeah, from the Sand Sailor to now, I would have my wild shapes back.
When do you get wild shapes back? Short rest?
Short and long, technically, but yeah. Short rest.
You would technically get them back on a short rest, yeah.
Okay, so I'm using one of them and temporarily using Talon's token.
Yeah.
And I will also do a stealth check. I gotta remember the owl stealth, because I know it has a bonus.
It does have a bonus, yes.
Okay. Alright, we're both failing today.
Oh my god.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay, so there is just a burst of light, radiant light magic as you into a bird. And this is the loudest flapping bird you have ever heard in your life, Mizore, as well as Dixon. It's just... And it's you can feel the breeze constantly, moving your ears as you sleep, and it's making your ears twitch, Mizore.
Yeah.
Also, Russell, would you have touched the sending stone or picked it up in any way?
I would have 100% grabbed it with my feet.
What would have...
And
Rustle.
And as I would have went to grab it, that's where I stopped flapping, and I'm like, oh shit,
Okay.
I'm waking up.
What would have Russell heard?
All Russell would have heard is a very whispered, "I'm coming home."
Okay. And then with that, I basically fly out of the tent.
Mizore, you would have been disturbed.
I rolled a percentage check earlier about if he whispered about how Sickle whispered. It was a 28.
Oh yeah, you would have heard it.
Would I've caught.
Oh,
So you would have heard the whisper with the 28.
You would have, yes.
100%. Oh, Waverly, did you want to say something?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I would hear any.
No.
of this,
I'm
so-
just making sure. I thought I heard you or Hatter say something really quick. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
So Sickle, your passive is high enough to notice that there is a bird making its way out toward you, holding a sending stone in its talons.
I think before that, Sickle... Actually, no, it would not have been a minute,
Nope.
so they wouldn't have done that, so... I was gonna do a thing, but it's not important.
You can. Well, what did you want to do?
No, it was just gonna be if it took longer than a minute, the circle wouldn't be up, because as Sickle is trying to make the circle, because you have to concentrate
you
for a
do.
minute,
Mhm.
their concentration keeps breaking, so they cannot make the circle to go home.
Yep.
And then Sickle turns around, sees the bird with the necklace, and they just freeze.
The bird is now laying on the ground, staring at you like, sir, What you got there?
A smoothie.
I hate you.
Let's go.
I was waiting for
My eyes.
Russell and I planned that.
We
like, a
planned
week
it.
ago.
I hate you.
You
A
can't see me, but I
smoothie.
rolled my eyes.
iCarly moment.
Okay, Azula.
Jesus.
Hmm.
Hi, Russell.
Oh, hey girl, hi.
Hey, girl. Hey, what cream do you use?
Russell.
How funny that you're here.
Yeah, it's also funny that you're outside of the tent. Do you mind telling me why this adorable sending stone hit me in the beak?
Must have been the wind.
It was not the wind. You absolutely know it hit you in the face. Sending stones are like 2 pounds each.
Yeah,
They're kind of like, they're like 2 or 3 pounds. They're heavy.
they're like a pound. I think they're 1 pound, but
Yeah,
they're like 3 inches.
They're like 3 inches, yeah. They're decently
Yeah.
heavy.
Likely.
Arms,
Wind in the tent? In the
Likely
perfect tent?
freaking
Likely story.
arms crossed. Must
Although
have
that's
been
what
some
wakes you up, Mizore,
crazy-
besides the whisper. You hear the wind starting to twitch your ears. You're like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Must have been some crazy strong wind inside of a tent, huh?
Yeah, weird, but we're all good. We're fine. You could go back inside now.
So where do you plan on going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Do I see the cube in his
The
hand?
cube? Yeah, you would 100% see
Oh
the
no, I was
cube.
gonna say Sickle's hands are behind their back.
No, because you Russell would have flown out while you were failing to,
Oh, you know what?
to
True enough,
focus
true
on
enough,
the
true enough.
cube. So you,
That's fair.
but as
So they
you would
tried.
have put it behind your back to try and hide it, like regardless. But
Yeah,
He knows.
yeah, he knows. Also, his passive is stupid. So
it is stupid high.
It is.
his passive insight would also be really high because passive insight's also based on your wisdom, I think.
Yeah.
You sure you're not plotting anything behind our backs?
No. I wouldn't. And Sickle, their ears droop as their tail flops on the ground. I was gonna leave you the cube.
Deep sigh as I get closer, and I do my usual hand on Sickle's head, floof up his hair, and it's like, what would you like to talk about? What's on your mind right now?
A lot, honestly. There's so much on my mind, Russell. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I just thought I could do this, and I don't know if I can. I thought I could be an adventurer, but I can't. Before Sickle continues, they look at Ashen. I'm not sure if Ashen's awake or not at this point.
Ashen's passive would be what, 10? I mean, you did roll in that 1, but that would have only woken up Russell. Russell, you'd be speaking, but you're not necessarily speaking in a whisper. I think Ashen would be stirring up a little bit, maybe. I would still say asleep, but definitely stirring, like they're gonna wake up.
Sickle goes to speak again, then stops. Hold on. And they're gonna walk. They're not gonna walk back into the tent, but they're gonna walk close. And they're gonna set Ashen down away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me, because Owlbear is stupid dum dum.
No, you're good.
Ooh, boop, go over there, and walk back. I don't know if I can do this anymore, Rustle. I don't know if I'm strong enough. I'm not like you all. All of you have such amazing things you can do. And you've worked hard for those. You can bend nature to your will and can use the stars in battle and can heal everyone and keep them safe. Mizore can summon foxes from her hands out of nothing but her own energy. Waverly and Krimpet right now are fixing the sand sailors so that we could continue. And I have a sword. And that's it. I didn't work for anything else. Everything else was given to me. And I don't know if I deserve it. And I have so much on my mind. So many things I want to say to so many people. But I can't. Because it's not right. I don't know what to do.
Hearing all of this, Russell just kind of gently says, sit. Crisscross applesauce, however you like.
Oh, okay. And Sickle gonna sit down.
Honestly, we've all worked hard to do everything we've managed to do. Look at me. I am a Kenku who is known for a lot of mischievous things. And instead of doing that growing up, I decided, let me work with nature. Let me look up at the stars. Let me see if I can do something about the future. And sure, there was a lot of training, studying, just anything I could do to get this power. And it wasn't easy, but all of it led me to, well, to this. Everything you did growing up, whether if it was given to you or not, has led you to here, to be with a second family. We're here for you. For all the highs, and for all the lows. If you have a problem, don't be scared to reach out to us. We can solve it together. We can meet halfway, find a solution. We can all do something together. You're not in this alone.
I know. I didn't work words. And Sickle, like, can't find the words. They like grab at their ears.
Oh, well, you're one to talk. I have to choose my words, literally.
Fair.
Hey, I'm trying to lighten the mood, alright? I know.
I appreciate it. I really want to go home. But I can't. At least I couldn't ask you all go home. Because Waverly, we had to find her parent. I thought it'd be easier if I just left. Obviously, I was gonna leave you with everything. That's why my bag was there. All the food, and I was gonna give the cube back, I swear.
You say that's easy, but that's also one of the most difficult decisions you would have to make.
Leaving?
Yeah. Do you really want to leave this group after... How do I want to put it? After that encounter with Ranjerus? I know, you did die. I was very scared I wouldn't have been able to brought you up. And I'll be honest, if that didn't work, I would be too embarrassed to look at everyone else in the eyes. So I kind of get the feeling, but at least let's make this decision together and not just on a whim.
Okay. And very shakily, Sickle stands up, and they're gonna hug you, Rustle, really tightly, and just start sobbing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
I won't leave. I won't.
You want to look at the stars?
Yeah. That sounds nice.
Best way to do it? Just lie down on your back. No thoughts, head empty, look up.
Floor time.
Yeah, exactly.
Floor time!
Exactly.
Floor time.
Floor time!
Look up and let your imagination run wild. Tell me what you see with the stars up there.
Ooh. Uh-oh, you're giving me a lot of creative power, Russell. You're giving me a lot of creative power.
Yes, I am.
That's the fun part about the game.
I love this. I love this. Sickle's gonna lay down and look up at the stars. And I think their mind, while looking up at all the stars, kind of goes back to their childhood. Where they were, like, after they were adopted.
Yeah.
But they were, playing with all the claws. Everyone's having fun. Some of them doing various different magics, and all the shenanigans that happen at a sleepover with a bunch of children. And as they picture all that, it reminds me of when I was younger. After I was adopted, before everyone else was, we would have frequent sleepovers. 'Cause, you know, it was so much fun. Blake had this fun little thing where, like, he somehow could, kind of like what you do, but a little different, where he could use the stars
Mm-hmm.
to, like, do some cool shit. And, you know, Stripes had a little bit of her own magic as well, but Blake wowed everyone. And it was just so much fun back then. I don't know where any of the other claws are. I hope they're okay. What do
hope
you see,
so.
Rustle?
I see the same thing. I see myself having sleepover with a good couple of friends. Some of us doing magic, some of us not doing magic. We're just lying around, getting up into a whole bunch of shenanigans, adventuring together, camping outside, just having loads of fun. Straight up vibing. And I'm not saying this end character, but Russell is 100% like saying this in a way that he is referring to the Starfarers.
The Starfarer, yeah, I figured that's exactly what you were doing.
Yep.
What if I started crying right here, right now?
That's
Do it.
so cute.
Do it.
Anyways. Thanks, Russell. I'm sorry for waking you up.
It's all good.
Have you everything's down now?
Oh, hey.
Sickle jumps back.
The cat.
I was wondering what you two were doing. Seems I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Fair. Out of curiosity, how much did you hear?
Maybe had the whole, pretty much the whole conversation. About how you guys were about to leave to you guys looking at the stars.
Sorry, what did we say about eavesdropping?
It's not my fault about perception, having high perception, and I was waking up. To be fair.
That's true.
Yeah, that's kind of my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's kind of your fault. It's kind of Russell's fault.
I see. I'm sorry, Mizore.
I just realized Dixon's making coffee.
Yeah, he do be making
I
coffee.
saw that a while back, but I didn't want to comment
Wait,
on it.
wait a minute.
He do be
It was
making
when you guys were talking
over
about
everything.
the star.
I never noticed that.
It was when you guys were starting to talk about the stars. He typed that message.
I did.
I was
Been
just like,
there for a minute.
I made like a cough.
Oh
He woke
Fucking
up.
lose it.
Dixon woke up too. He's just not saying anything.
You can't.
What did she
Oh,
do?
the big ass ears! Got him big ass
my God.
fucking ears! Cut off the caption,
They're in front of the
goddamn!
caption.
Oh
This
my
also
God.
this also applies to Krimpet, but
does.
for right now it's Mizore in this moment.
I love this so much.
I'm gonna save that. Remind me to save that.
Okay, back to the game. I'm sorry, Mizore.
Sickle. It's alright. I know it can get... I know stories like this can get pretty scary. I mean, I would know that firsthand, because... I did actually... Because, well, you know, You weren't the only one that died at some point in our adventures.
Yeah. Is this how you felt when you died? After you just wanted to go home?
Yeah. When you recounted your experience about how you died, I had something similar too. I was scared that I might not be able to see... I was scared that I might not be able to see my friends again or my family. About you guys, parents, the people back at Wimborne, I thought about sister. Was I gonna be able to see them again? Was I really gonna die out there? Is this really the last thing I'll see ever? To be backstabbed after a moment of weakness? That moment has always weighed on my mind for the longest of time. I always thought that if I was stronger, I wouldn't have let that happen. So, when I realized that you had similar thoughts, it made me think that I wasn't the only one that thought. Maybe things could have been different if you were stronger.
Yeah. Am I a bad person for doing this?
Mizore would just kneel down and just quietly embrace Sickle. You're not... I know how it feels to be... I know the feeling. It can get pretty scary when you feel like you're by yourself. You feel like it's easy to just run away and give up. But I had a revelation that I realized that I was not really truly alone. I have you guys for me every step of the way. And it's okay to feel like this, but in no way, shape, or form, you're not a bad person. Just we're in shock. Anyone would be if they were in our situation. If they've died once, I would know.
I think Sickle would hug you back after you say that and just start crying again. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Of course, because that's what family is for.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever take it. Nothing will ever change that.
Nothing. I'll fucking make sure of it.
As will I. Sickle.
I think after that, Sickle would rub their eyes, let go, and then walk over to Rustle and would take the cube of teleportation and give it to Rustle. Here. I don't know if I can trust myself with it right now.
That's fair enough. It'll be in good hands, but just let me know if you want to use it.
I will. Alright. We should get some sleep. I feel a lot better now. Thank you both again.
Of course, Sickle.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll just slowly walk over, scoop up Ashen, and then... I just saw Dixon's head. I just saw it. I was zoomed in on...
Yeah, I figured.
I just zoom out. I see he has coffee. It's so ominous.
he has coffee.
He has coffee.
He has coffee.
He's
He
the
has been
dad sitting on a
caffeinated.
chair waiting for the kid to come home late.
Yeah, I've seen this.
But Sickle would gently scoop Ashen up and walk back into the tent.
Mm-hmm.
I think as Sickle goes by, Mizore's gonna walk up to Rustle and just say, "Hey, Rustle.
Yes.
Thanks for looking out for all of us."
It's no problem. Do what I can. Someone has to be the old parent, I guess.
Are you really that much older than all of us?
I think it's confirmed same age as Dixon, being 28.
Well, you're not. Yep. Well. Okay, so maybe you're just a little older than me, but. But I get it.
But yeah, I'm glad I could do what I can. Ready to head back in the tent?
Yeah, let's.
So, you know what? You guys finish up your conversation. Sickle,
You walk into the tent, Sickle's passed out.
You passed out quick.
Yeah, there's nothing like a sleep after a good cry.
You know, Dixon is
Oh, for sure.
sitting there just drinking coffee.
I imagine we'd be open to the smell of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't wake you up by accident, did we?
I think all of you woke me up. I think all of you woke me up.
Yeah, many apologies about that one.
You know, I did hear a little clunk and then some fluttering.
Yeah, the fluttering is what woke me up.
Must have been the wind.
Dixon just
Oh my God.
looks at you and he's like, bruh. Dixon looks at you and he's like, bruh, I got dark vision, basically. Doesn't matter.
Just Mizore just chuckles at Russell's remark.
Doesn't matter. It was just figured I'd make a cup of coffee and walk out to Waverly real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still inside the tent, she kind of looks in a general direction as to where Waverly and Krimpets might be working.
Well, they know. Like, you guys would know where they're working. You know where you set up the tent compared to where they're working.
But yeah, she would look in the general direction. Just hope things, yeah. I hope things work out.
say that to Dixon?
Yeah. I hope things work out with the Sand Sailor, she says as she looks over in the general direction.
Oh. Me too. Me too.
Everything should be good. At least when I look at the stars, I kind of saw a good day ahead of us.
Dixon's gonna, and then I'll walk out of the tent. He's gonna walk up to Waverly and Krimpet. Can I have both of you roll Constitution saving throws for me, please?
Oh boy.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh. Very nice.
16.
16?
26.
Damn.
Damn!
That's a natural 19.
Yeah?
Hell yeah.
And artificers get con proficiency, so that's the other big thing.
Yeah.
And you see,
That is fair.
Dixon's kind of walking out. His eyes are kind of like shut, but you guys see, as you guys are working together, Dixon's walking out and he's got like a pitcher of coffee in his one hand. He looks at both of you.
Hi, Dixon. How's it going?
You don't need it, do you?
As the aroma hits. Yeah, no, I would love a cup.
No, fair enough.
You see Krimpet just like her nose twitching, smelling the air, ears twitching at this.
You can smell.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee. Yeah.
Coffee.
Huh? What's coffee?
It's essentially... It's essentially...
Like a steak to the heart.
Waverly, like, oh, fuck. Dixon looks at you. He looks a little tired, kind of being woken up. He kind of looks at you, Krimpet. Made from
You
ground
never
beans.
had coffee before.
Made from ground beans.
We don't have it back in Spilla Town.
Do you want to try some?
Can I?
I mean, I brought it out for you. Both of you. I thought you might needed it. Or you might need it.
Yes.
Thanks, Dixon.
The Buutskuut slowly turn his head towards Dixon.
He looks dead tired.
Buutskuut don't need to sleep.
Technically, he does.
Does he?
More of like a stasis. Like a shutdown protocol.
Yeah.
Like a shutdown protocol.
Holds up his notebook.
That is true. Waverly
And
does
you
have the
weren't going to
infinite
offer me any?
That is true. Waverly does have infinite coffee.
I love that.
See, that shit don't taste good though. Like infinite coffee source. That shit gotta be like blacker than black as hell.
Or instant
Black
coffee.
as my soul.
Or instant,
Instant
coffee.
coffee.
Yeah, it's probably instant coffee.
No. Instant coffee is not bad if you make it right.
That is true.
With the right amount of sugar and milk.
I've made some delicious instant
Dixon
coffee.
will
I
look at Buutskuut. Here, you hold on to this. I'm going back to sleep.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Here, Buutskuut, you hold on to this. I'm going back to sleep.
Just standing there holding
Okay.
coffee with the
Where-
cups.
Yeah, why are you up anyway?
Bird.
Orb.
Okay.
And Dixon's gonna walk
Good
back
day, honey.
He waves his hand as he's walking back.
I don't know why, for some reason, I thought he would remark, must have been the wind.
I thought about that.
Must have been the wind.
I thought about that for a minute.
Robbed. We were robbed.
But
We were robbed, everyone.
as you guys walk back in, Sickle's sleeping, you guys walk Dixon and groggily walk back in, and he just face first on the bedroll. Oh.
Waverly just downs her cup of coffee.
As
Thank you,
Buutskuut
sir.
hands it to her.
Thank you.
Buutskuut pouring
Yeah.
Krimpet a cup.
Yeah, so it's basically like, it's kind of like an energizer, you know? So we can keep working.
It smells Willy.
Yeah.
It smells Willy Witch.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty good.
And Krimpets gonna take a drink.
Uh-oh.
So that sensation of like, oh, I've never had this before. Your eyes wide. Oh man. And now I get it.
Ooh.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
You know, I think that's a great idea, actually.
Oh god.
Yes. Yes. Self-imposed DC.
Self-imposed DC.
I love it.
So
Yeah, I need a DC.
Oh, it's self-imposed. You've already got it before. It's probably up there. It's probably like 15, 17.
I would say, I personally think 15 is fair.
15's fair. Yeah, 15's fair.
I beat it. Meets it, beats it.
Damn.
So
What if-
Sad.
Wait,
you've
what?
never had it before. But as Waverly explains, there is this like interesting kick to it, and you feel like you're not overloaded by any means. It's a nice like, oh man, wow, that woke me up kind of thing.
I'm vibrating.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
not,
God.
you're not
Uh-oh.
like vibrating in like the crazy amount. But yeah.
No.
A slight buzz.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
you
this is
feel
great
that?
stuff. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
See, I told you.
Excitedly nods.
Can I have some more?
Let's
I-
get tight.
Looks at Buutskuut.
Buutskuut is taking Waverly's empty cup, filled it up for himself, and dumped it over.
What?
Took your cup, poured it himself, dumped
Did
it
he
over his
pour
head.
coffee on himself?
Yep.
He did.
Oh, that's.
Hear me out.
Okay.
She drinks a second coffee now.
Well, I mean, you have power over the coffee. I'm just gonna keep at it.
And the night.
It's out of my hands now.
Yeah, out of your hands now.
Buutskuut will pour Krimpet another cup of coffee.
Fair enough.
I'm
And
gonna make another wisdom save.
God.
Oh God.
Oh man, I passed it again.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Well, yes.
What if I use my inspiration?
No!
No.
Because if players use inspo, it's the higher roll. So
That's fair.
regardless. The night goes through some emotional conversations, and some coffee and some work. But you can take a day of rations as we move into the 5th of Luco next day, and everybody can take a long rest. With the
Except for
exception of
Waverly and
Krimpet and
Krimpet.
Waverly, you guys have a point
Yep.
of exhaustion.
Yep.
And
I
short
don't
rest.
have exhaustion anymore.
And you don't have exhaustion anymore, Sickle, that's correct. As the day comes to, you guys are still working on the sailor, and I will move us back to the other map. Please don't move your tokens. As we'll say the camp was like, you guys put it nearby, like in the canyon area. As Waverly and Krimpet have been working on the sailor. The sailor is now smaller. Just gonna put that out there.
See Krimpet just like flying rapidly back and forth, like
Yeah.
checking different things. Like, oh, she's wired.
Oh yeah, she's a little wired.
Zip, 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 zip.
But you
zip,
are
zip,
also
zip.
like
A
at the
little?
you are at the same time extremely tired from a full night's work, despite
Oh, yeah.
preferring the nocturnal climate.
Yes.
It's a long day's work, and work that it's not quite finished yet. It's close. Maybe about a quarter of the morning left to do as you guys have been working through the night, repurposing parts of the broken down sand sailor. You have like a pile of scrap over to the side. But as morning
Alright.
comes to, and
Final push, Krimpet. Let's go.
yep, and everybody starts packing up their things. Oh, Krimpet's gonna hit the crash later. It's gonna be funny.
Delightful.
Packing up their things. Dixon coming out of the tent, and as you guys are packing up, he's gonna come up. Waverly, how's it looking?
Give us like another hour or two,
Got it.
or something like that. I don't know.
Mommy Dixon, it's almost done.
What she said.
Right, got it. Dixon, go back to the group. We have maybe a couple hours left, if that. Just thought I'd let you know.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, in this little time frame, does anybody want to do anything, or will we move to those couple hours passing? And the plan of what you guys are doing next.
I got nothing.
All right.
I've got nothing.
So we will move immediately to the hours pass. Time completes. Waverly and Krimpet, I mean, you guys, Waverly is like leaning over the deck of the sailor. At this point, she is exhausted.
Well, now it brings up an interesting question of who's gonna drive the boat now.
Dixon.
Oh, Dixon is.
Dixon can. You
Okay.
you all anybody in Airmanthia would be familiar with the sand sailor. You
He's
guys have
got their
used them
driver's
Okay.
license.
All right.
before. Yeah, you guys have used them before.
Fair enough.
So Dixon's gonna make his way with the group as you all Waverly's kind of passed out over the edge. Not passed out, but she's like tired. And Dixon's gonna walk up to her and just kind of give her a little nudge. Hey. Did a good job.
Uh-huh.
You did a good job.
It's done.
Surprised
Ta-da.
both of you worked well through the night. Are you sure you're going to be okay, Waverly?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Right, well, your friends are ready. But that does leave us with one question. This is gonna look to the rest of the group. What are we doing exactly now? You know, besides wanting to punch Enzo in the face.
I don't know.
Ishvan?
I mean,
You going to Ishvan?
should know the way, I think. What am I saying? Of course I know the way.
Yeah. Closest cities, we can restock, recuperate.
It's literally Ashvan.
It's Ishvan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the closest one. There's nothing in between.
Listen, I don't want to hear your sass right
I'm
now.
not trying to be sassy with you, Waverly. Here, just... Dixon's gonna lay out a bedroll for Waverly. Just... Rest your head. What? I'll get us moving. Oh, do we have a map? Does anybody have a map? Just want to look at...
We did get a
Time.
map.
Don't you have that, Waverly?
Do I have it?
I thought you had the map of Airmanthia.
Guys, the amount of things I don't write in my inventory.
I thought-
Actually, wait, I think I did write
I'm
this
almost
one down.
positive you have it.
I thought because we
I
got
do
it at
have
the
it.
You got it at
I
the
do have
Savant
it, yeah.
Athenaeum. Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. I just take it out and hand it to Dixon.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got it. Remove the cube.
Not
from my
rest of it.
inventory.
You guys coming on? Guess we're heading to Ashvan.
Yeah. but before they all get on Sickle, it kind of grabs Rustle and pulls him to Mizore. So... I don't know if we want to tell Waverly, Dixon, and Krimpet about me almost leaving. At least not yet. So maybe if it's alright, we just kind of keep it on the down low for a little bit.
Of course.
Only when you're ready to tell them. I'll keep my lips sealed.
Do you have lips? You have a beak.
You know what I mean.
No, I do. It's a genuine question.
Let's not ask questions that we don't know the answers to.
Wait, so you don't know the answer either?
Anyway.
I will be taking the bus if you do not get on.
Alright, jeez. I was just having a
Nice.
conversation.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Krimpet?
Okay, that's a
Morning.
lot of energy.
I knew I shouldn't have given her coffee.
If she's this hyper, I am afraid to
I
see
am
how
also
she will
like,
crash.
I'm waiting for it, actually. I'm counting on it.
Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready to go? Are we ready to go?
Just give me a second,
She
Krimpet.
is-
I have to calculate the distance really quick. Dixon's gonna
Okay.
look at the map. He's going to do a check. Good check. Oh, good check, Dixon. And you only have a +1 to survival, but it's a map. It's kind of a history check, really. 14. Map's accurate. Dixon looks at it. It's about 3.5 days from here. Well, relatively where we are to Ashford.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously we spent the majority of yesterday getting the ship ready, so I mean, if that's where we're going, we're already behind a day. We'll be behind 4. I might not even be there when I get there, but worth a shot, I guess. So Dixon will, go into the smaller space as I'm gonna move you guys to. First off, I'm gonna pull you guys to our world map again. You guys are going from the Obsidian Ruins to Ashford. Here. Home of the Dragon's Oasis. For Waverly and Vixen, you would know that. So, we're going to go to my favorite map that we haven't used in a while. Behold.
Yay!
Yippee!
Yay!
Yippee! Yippee!
Make-
Go ahead and place your tokens down on the desert skimmer.
Okay.
So just for context, compared to the skimmer that you have compared to the old skimmer that you guys have repurposed, that's the size of the old one.
There she is.
Okay.
Compared to the one you have now.
Okay.
Oh
So
shit, there's 2 of them.
No. So I this is just to show you because
Oh,
I thought it
God.
was cool to show the size comparison between what you and Waverly managed to salvage Krimpet and what the old one looked like, size-wise.
Oh, I was talking about there being 2 Waverlys.
Oh, there are 2 Waverlys.
Oh, there are 2 Waverlys.
Oh.
Also,
Sorry.
that there being 2 Santillers, that's what Waverly and Krimpet see after not sleeping for
Exactly.
the night.
You see a bigger
They're
Sand
hallucinating.
Yeah, Waverly moved her, moved the bedroll into a little box
Into the little
that
box.
Dixon's steering from.
Yep. Looking through the little.
And she's passed out.
The
She's
makeshift.
asleep.
There is no more glass there. It's just open air. You guys tried to do as much as you could there, but Dixon's got his goggles on.
Oh God.
Oh, it's considered a mount. I will lock it. You're good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So-
Sick.
On this first day of travel, is there anything anybody would like to do? Anything anybody would like to talk about? This is your chance. This is why I had mentioned earlier. This is your chance to do things like that. This is 3 days of travel, possibly 3 days to do things. If you guys want to do something one day and not another, this is your time.
Would it be safe to say Krimpet is now feeling the crash?
Oh yeah, 100%.
100%.
What does that feel like?
It is suddenly like high energy to all of a sudden you feel like super tired. You
just want to immediately sleep.
It is just your eyes start to dim. You start to kind of like lull a little bit in your stance, and you just want to lay down.
I will do so now.
Yeah. You guys just watch this just lays down on the floor of the sand sailor on the
Flop.
deck.
Wings spread out, face down into the wood.
The new makeshift sail you guys have is decent. It would have been 7 days on foot. It's 3.5. Sand sailor cuts travel down a little bit. And just for consistency's sake, honestly, it is a smaller sailor. It would be a little faster, so probably only about 3 days, not 3.5. So you guys would arrive in Ashvan on the morning of the. From now, it would be the morning of the 8th. But, kind of getting back to our point here. Does anybody want to do anything on this first day of travel? Anybody wants to talk about plans, anything?
I think Mizore's gonna, upon seeing a crashed out Krimpet falling asleep. And, yeah. And looks like the coffee wore off.
Buutskuut holds up his notebook.
Pat down.
Pat down.
Pat down, pat down.
I was waiting for that, to be honest with you. Dixon calls out through now the open window. It's only a matter of time before Krimpet crashed. Looks back at Waverly. Is he still driving? So at least some of them are still getting some rest. I'm not giving you back the coffee. That's fine, I can just make more. But I want the pot back. Because that was from inside the... That was from inside the tent that Mizore got.
Oh yeah, you did take that.
Also, for context, I'm almost positive it just disappears when it's out of the tent and then reapparates when the tent's back.
It's gonna be
I'm
funny.
pretty sure that's the case, yeah.
Yeah. But Buutskuut looks around for the pot. The coffee pot's just not there. Wait.
Wait.
Hold up. Where is it? I got it from the magic tent. I'm assuming it's back in the magic tent.
Yeah, it's a little weird where if I stow away the tent, anything and everything that was in it disappears with it. But if I bring the tent out now, then it should come back.
Please don't bring the tent out on the sailor right now.
Well, no, I wasn't going to.
I don't think
Sorry,
we have...
Buutskuut.
Admittedly, I also don't... Mizore, I also don't think we have enough space on this sailor to open the tent. So...
Well, no, of course.
Probably not the best idea in the world. So I'm just gonna leave us on this map. Unless anybody wants to do anything with like night camp, just let me know. But if nobody wants to do anything for this first day of travel, you're good, Battlelac. You can take away your point of exhaustion. As you guys, if no one wants to do anything on this first day of travel or night, you guys can obviously take a long rest. Blah blah blah. Reroll wheel or woe. Get charges back. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Day of rations. Sickle.
All done?
Only other thing I would say is, well, we better make sure that Krimpet doesn't fall off. Buutskuut, can you help me get Krimpet over somewhere safe? so she can rest.
Gives a thumbs up, puts his notebook away, starts toddling towards Mizore.
All right.
Wait, I can't move him.
Can't move Buutskuut. Oh,
He's not attached either.
he is. Why is Buutskuut? Okay.
Oh.
All right, you're good
Okay.
now.
Okay.
You're good now. For
All right.
whatever reason, it locked Buutskuut when it locked.
Interesting.
Yeah, when it locked the sailor.
Hmm.
Did the same thing with
Okay.
Dixon. It did the same thing with Dixon too.
Okay.
But that was because I
All right.
think I threw him on the. Did the same thing with Rustle when I locked it. Yeah, because it's considered a
Ah,
mount.
okay.
Yeah, it's considered a mount. So when you attach a token to a mount and lock it, anything that's attached to the mount locks. But you should be able to freely move around now. The sailor's the only thing that's locked.
All right. Yeah, Buutskuut's gonna help Mizore.
Probably gonna. Yep. Just gonna try direct to where Waverly's sleeping.
It's more in like little quarters now. It's pretty tight now. With the sand sailor being smaller, now you guys can really feel that compared to the one, the sand sailor you guys initially took to get here. This is definitely a bit more compact. With the amount of damage that sand sailor took, it was a lot, but the day goes without a problem. Night also goes without a problem. If anybody wants to do anything for night, that's fine. But
I think the only thing with Sickle, it's not an RP moment, but
Yeah.
Sickle at night now would just go outside and just look at the stars after that conversation with Russell.
fair enough.
Would I have like slept the whole? Would Krimpet would have like slept the whole day after that?
Yeah. Yeah. Point of exhaustion.
Wake up. It's night.
Krimpet wakes up at night in camp. Realizes everybody's still sleeping.
I don't see Sickle anywhere.
Okay, I will. Here, let me. You know what? We'll do this. This is what it's for.
Or
This is what
Purple?
it's for.
why did I say Urple?
This is what it's for. Here you go. Krimpet wakes up. Sickle's outside. Is Ashen with you? Or no?
Let's roll an Ashen check. Ashen. We'll say Ashen is not with me at the moment.
Okay, fair enough. So, Krimpet, you wake up in the middle of the night, notice that Sickle, well, early night, but it seems like a lot of people are starting to turn in, and Sickle is not in the tent.
Buutskuut, did you see Sickle?
Would Buutskuut have seen Sickle?
Let's
stealthing,
roll a
right?
perception. Let's do a perception for him. Wait, he has a passive perception of 18 now.
Oh, yeah, you would probably see Sickle.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
He's just trying to.
Sickle wasn't also wasn't trying to like sneak.
Yeah, he's
anything.
not trying to sneak
Okay.
away. I gotta clean my glasses. I can't see shit.
Yeah, like,
Buutskuut points above deck.
Well, you would have parked the sailor.
Oh,
and
we
then-
would have stopped.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
would have stopped, set up the
Yeah.
camp, and yeah. The sand sailor would be right next to you, but yeah, same thing. The sand sailor doesn't have multiple decks. That's the
Okay.
thing. Yeah. It's not the airship.
Gotcha. Ooh. Excuse me.
That's how I'm feeling.
Buutskuut would point
Emotional
where they
session.
where he last saw Sickle.
Okay, come on.
I think as you're walking out, Sickle's laying down, starfish pose, looking up at the stars. And there's a moment where they like reach their hand out as if they're trying to like grab the stars. But obviously they can't.
Yeah.
It's just a symbol thing.
Krimpet leans over as Sickle does this to get in their line of vision.
Bat Sickle gently slaps Krimpet in the face. It's like a Like, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Hey, Krimpet.
Owie.
Rubs her little nose.
You okay?
Yeah, I just woke up. Are you okay?
Better. I'll say that. I wasn't doing so hot yesterday, but I feel a lot better now. And what about you? Are you okay?
Thinks back to Ranjerus killing Buutskuut. I'm not Buutskuut. I mean,
Sickle. I mean, he did do that in a
Sickle.
dream, technically.
He did that in her dream. She thinks about she thinks about the dream first. Buutskuut, Ranjerus having taken him apart, and then fast forwarding to Ranjerus killing Sickle, and the chain of events that followed afterwards, where Buutskuut killed Ranjerus and seeing Sickle's like lifeless body and everything.
No. Actually.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sickle's just laying on the ground, right?
Yeah, he's just laying starfish pose on the ground.
Krimpet joins Sickle in the starfish pose.
Wings.
Sickle.
Yeah?
Do you know what was it like being dead?
Well, I can't speak much. I was only dead for 10 seconds, if even that long. What it felt like. It was weird. Because it was painful. Because of the way I died, but there was a weird piece to it, almost. You know?
She shakes her head.
No.
Yeah, that's fair. What's bothering you?
You know, there was that
Of game, would I have known what that warlock was trying to do with that portal thing? Would I have been able to kind of guess?
I would say, what was your? Let me ask this. Let me pose a counter question. In that moment where Ranjerus started to engage all of you, what was Krimpet thinking in that moment? Where was Krimpet's focus?
Her focus was wanting to take out Ranjerus.
Okay. I would say you felt a weird magical sensation.
Mm-hmm.
Something that was trying to affect you, but you resisted it. You're not sure what it was just because your focus was primarily on Ranjerus in that moment.
Right.
that warlock.
Warlock. I'm sorry, that sounds so funny.
It's so cute though.
That warlock.
That warlock tried to do something. I'm not sure what it was, but it felt weird.
I would imagine so.
Almost like maybe. Like, kinda. You know that feeling you get in your stomach when it feels like, there's lots of butterflies flying around, but not in a good way. Like they're all panicking.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about panicking.
It felt a little bit like that. I could feel it through my wings.
I see. Well, how do you feel now? Do you still feel them? Or
I feel like I haven't been very grateful to you guys.
grateful? What do you mean?
I'm always worried about Buutskuut. He's always been priority for me. But then you guys all came. I met you guys. And well, PJ said that I got a good group of friends with you guys. And back in the ruins.
She's gonna look up Buutskuut, and then Buutskuut's gonna join them in the starfish pose.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Floor time. Everybody's having floor time. It's great.
We love floor time.
Autism floor time.
Well, Buutskuut told me that I need to remember you guys too. And you're important. And
She thinks back to like Ranjerus punching Sickle straight through like the chest.
and when that happened to you, I felt like I failed. I couldn't get to you in time. And I know you're back now.
She can't form words.
Okay, cool. Sickle is going to like use their tail to kind of pull Krimpet a little closer, and then put their arm around her shoulder and give her a good hug. Hey, I understand, honestly. But God, I'm not the best at these things, but I'll try anyway. I understand the fear. Believe me, I do. The, like, feeling like you're not showing enough, or you're not doing enough to show everyone that you care. And I also understand prioritizing or caring a lot about one particular individual. Whether it be a person, a gremlin of a construct, as they look at Buutskuut.
Flavor Buutskuut's gonna playfully flip Sickle off.
Yeah, right back at ya. Or just some other third thing. It makes sense. It was just you and Buutskuut for a long time, right?
He nods.
I have a confession to make.
Yeah?
I never made a lot of friends back home.
Mm-hmm.
Some folks would think that I was too attached to Buutskuut, and maybe it wasn't worth it. And other times I was so involved in my work because it's what I love to do. And now that I have you guys friends, I do feel I need to be more grateful.
I haven't had any doubts about you being grateful or not. Everyone, from what I've understood, shows their care in different ways. Hell, I see that in my dad's. If I fall in front of my parents, Dad's gonna laugh his ass off, trust me. And then he'll make sure I'm okay. Whereas Papa takes everything really very, very seriously. As I'm sure you noticed when we met. When you met him.
Not a bad person by any means, though.
Yeah. But like take things very seriously. I mean, like if Sickle, I'm imagining like if Sickle fell and scraped their knee while Serax is laughing, Cormac is running to the first aid kit.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
People care in different ways. Like for me, I show my care for all you guys by connecting us with the bracelets I made. I know you care about us a lot, Krimpet. And I know that you love us. I haven't doubted for a second that you love us. Because I know you do. So try not to stress so much about whether or not you're showing your love in the quote-unquote right way. Focus on showing it in the Krimpet way.
Krimpet way?
Yeah. You've got a good brain. You got a good head on your shoulders. You got 2 giant ears as well. I'm sure you can think of something.
Krimpet way, huh?
Yeah.
It won't be through any wishes. I promise.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Buutskuut's head slowly turns towards Krimpet on the ground.
It's the oh god, I can't think of the meme. It's the oh god, it's that one scene.
I sleep real shit.
Yes, but there's that, but it's like the other scene where it's like this super dark room and someone enters and then you just see a head like, wrap around.
You mean that?
Here's his turn. He gives a cautious thumbs up.
But yeah. However you think it'd be best to show your love and your gratitude, do it that way. Don't think about how anyone else would, because that might not work for you based on what you can and can't do. Like, Rustle could probably put on a fucking light show with the stars and some shit that says, I love you all, and he can heal us. To show
Bro,
his
I
love,
used to
but-
become a DJ.
I can see it.
DJ Russell in the house.
He already voice mixed. He already mixes voices
Exactly.
with his own voice.
Exactly.
He's got it.
Wait,
Voice. We call this the Twilight Rave.
Russell, write that down. Russell can heal us and support us to show his love, but I can't do that. And trust me, I've tried. So I show my love in my own way. By making us little bracelets and charms. And being the rascal that everyone has to keep their head on a swivel for. You know. So, show love how you can. Okay?
We're gonna figure that out. I think Buutskuut's love language is making mischief to distract us from all the awful stuff going all around.
Yeah, that makes sense. I could see that. And honestly, fair.
Noid construct noises.
Oh, like you don't love it. I'm gonna make a roll here. 8. I don't know. I said I'm gonna make a roll here. I don't know what an 8 means.
I don't know what kind of role you're trying to make for yourself. I don't know.
I was just gonna see if. Nah, I was gonna see if Sickle was gonna tell Krimpet about them trying to leave, but I don't think they will right now.
Okay.
Hold up. It might take time before you figure out how you can show your love and gratitude, but take the time, because we'll all be here, okay?
Promise me something, Sickle.
Yeah.
Promise me I won't lose you as a friend.
Sickle moves their arm from under Krimpet, puts it to their chest with one finger sticking out. Claws honor.
No, they're not flipping you off. It's a different finger.
It's the pointer finger.
Pinky promise.
Yeah, that too.
Little bat membrane wing
Yeah.
finger.
Little tabaxi paw. Bean. Pinky promise.
Stands up. Stands right there between y'all. Down.
Oh no, guys, we're making the 3 fucking stooges.
Just gonna leave me out, is what it says.
And
No.
You can join in. Yeah. We are family. Whenever we get back to my place, I'm gonna have to make something. But that's for a later day.
You want to look at the stars a little bit longer?
Yeah. That sounds nice.
Buutskuut flops back down.
And you guys look at the stars for a little bit longer before eventually heading to sleep. And the night passes, no issues. You guys move back to the road. Second day of travel. Anybody want to do anything? You guys no longer have points of exhaustion or anything. Health should be fully healed. You already took away the day rations, Pikmin?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I have.
Good, because we're in the 6th. That was between the 5th and the 6th. That was the night there. This is the 6th.
Yes.
This is the second day of travel.
Yes, ration has been taken.
Yep. Battleac, what's up?
Well, I guess Waverly is just kind of keeping an eye on the boat, per se. Like, if there's anything starts to fall apart, she's just there to, like, quick fix it before it gets worse.
I mean,
this ramshackle
you
thing
had some
we have.
really good rolls earlier with
We did.
putting the boat together and using some scrap and things like that. I would say for the most part, your handiwork is well done. It's very
Great.
well done. And anything you find that you think you need to fixing, it's Waverly's intuition just to go and fix that.
Can never be too careful.
Exactly. Can never be too careful. But does anybody want to do anything on the second day of travel or the second night?
Nothing that I could really think of.
Think I'm good.
Krimpet, Waverly, Mizore, you want to do anything?
I'm good.
All right.
I'm good.
Can't think of anything.
So we'll just move to the third day of travel then. The last day of travel, another day of rations.
Mm-hmm.
I nearly just put 67th. The final day of travel, you will arrive in the city of Eshvan in the morning. So we'll move to the final night. I'll go back to the camp.
Yeah.
Is this the...
This is the final night.
The 7th or the 8th?
This is the 7th. This is the 7th. Wait. 5, 6, 7. Third day of travel, and you'll arrive in the 8th in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, 1, 2. Left on the 5th. 5th into the 6th.
2nd to the 7th, 7 to the 8th will be the third day of travel.
Correct.
7 to the 8th.
Yep. And you'll
So we're
arrive.
on the 8th.
Yep. So this is the last night. So yeah. Well, this is gonna be the 8th. So you guys are gonna sleep through the third day of travel, the 6th and the 7th. That's the second day of travel. The 7th to the 8th is the third day of travel. So we'll be
Okay.
moving to the 8th. In that regard, yes. And we're gonna change the music again here. Change it to, yeah. Well, I didn't have a super solid selection of music today, so
That's fair.
We'll play the intro. Nah, it's a little too whimsical for. We'll just go back.
Boom.
All right, we'll just go back to this. So everybody's in the camp on the last night. You guys will arrive into Eshfon in the morning, and as all the travel's done, well, I will say we probably wouldn't have made a good time if it wasn't for you two.
Yeah.
Pull Waverly a little closer, and he looks at Krimpet as well.
No problem. I think I will limit my caffeine intake though.
Yeah, it's probably for the base. Yeah, moderation is always
The base?
good.
Waverly?
Why I turned Australian for a second?
Waverly?
Saving that for the voice bank.
What's some chips on the put chips on the coffee?
Waverly, the base?
I didn't even hear it. Wait,
It's
what
canon.
happened?
It's canon.
No.
Wait, what happened?
Waverly said in the based instead of
I
the
meant
best.
to say best, but I said
Based?
instead.
I love that. Saving that for the
I was
voice
like,
bank.
God, I hope nobody heard that, and everybody did.
Happens. It's fine. It's fine. It's funny. It's funny.
I love that. Work.
Mizore. You haven't gotten anything back from Unique or PJ, have you?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
Nope. Haven't got everything from the Sending Stone.
Well, I mean, it's been 3 days. Do you wanna... I don't know. Is that too much? Should we call them? just check in, you know?
You worried, Waverly?
No.
Insight check.
I mean, I know they're fine.
Maybe they're just trying to keep things on the low.
You're fucking kidding me.
Is this
What?
the nat 20?
I got a nat 1
Oh my
insight.
You're fine. I got a dirty 22 on Insight.
Maybe they're just.
Ah, shit.
Maybe they're just trying to keep low. For now. Who knows?
Probably, but wouldn't hurt to check in. Mizore, after, like, to be clear, these are her, like, best friends that she hadn't seen for
Yeah.
a few years.
Yeah.
She's worried about them
Yeah, no, that's
because they're trying to
understandable.
fuck with Enzo, and he might not like that.
I do want to see how they're doing, but I don't know if they're trying to go undercover after everything that's happened. Who knows if the ORC is on a high alert are watching us ever since Enzo abandoned us.
You think he's watching all? You think he has anything to watch us all the way out here in the desert, Missouri?
Yeah, no, he thinks we're dead.
He probably thinks we're dead. Yeah.
Still never hurts to be careful about it. For the man this powerful, who knows what other things who knows what he's capable of with his own people.
He's only as powerful as his lackeys.
And those he threatens. And those he manipulates. On top of a modicum of other things. Not to mention he has the airship you guys were trying to prevent from being stolen.
Whatever.
I suppose you have a point. I mean, if he wanted to get rid of us, he could have just shot us right then and there. But all he did was just shoot our sand sailor and left a few of his men to deal with us.
He seemed like
Yeah,
he
He's
had...
not really as omnipotent as he displays himself to be.
Still a spineless piece of shit anyway, and either
Admittedly,
way.
Yeah, what he did was absolutely spineless. But still, it seemed like things were the way he was talking before they left and they sent Ranjerus at us. That things are
Actually,
in motion.
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but this is important. Sickle, do we think it'd be worthwhile to tell Zyphel that Hismar might be on the move after all that?
Oh, it probably would be good to mention. At least
Yeah,
let her know.
because he mentioned an assault of some kind, and that kind of worries me.
Yeah.
You think they're going after Ghent? Again?
They might. Or they may go after Klonsky or hell, even Moonshire. With the Clearmist, they can go anywhere, really.
I'll let her know. I can give her a quick spell.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah. So, Sickle is just gonna do that. Kind of send a message. Hey girl, hey.
Do not say that.
So, hey girl, you up? So here's the thing. Enzo, saw through us, and there might be an army coming somewhere to Klonsky, not Klonsky, to Empyrean. So I wanted to let you know that Hismar forces could be moving forward, and it's not great.
I understand. I will have as many people as we can on watch along the borders.
Thank you.
Another thing, just to mention, your father has arrived in Ghent, and he, as far as I'm aware, is currently working with Stark.
Alright.
I will try and keep you updated on that when your father sends me another message.
Thank you, please do.
Or teleports back, whichever he prefers.
Fair enough. Thank you very much, please do.
You're very welcome. Now, if you don't mind, there is some business that we need to take care of here in terms of organizing more appropriate forces.
Alright. I'll leave you to it. Best of luck.
And you as well.
Hangs up. Okay, so let her know. Papa is in Ghent now, working with Stark.
That's,
Oh, okay.
that sounds great.
So it was Stark. Okay.
So they roll. I see. So they're already mobilizing forward with the plants with the crystal then.
Yep, that they are.
Something wrong?
Are you a little worried about Klonsky, right?
Bolt, Klonsky, and Ghent, and just forces moving forward in general. Klonsky doesn't have an army, I don't think. Or, like, many forces there. It's a small town with nothing of note. So, there's never really a need for that. But if they do go to attack Klonsky, I just worry about what'll happen to everyone. You know? But it's fine. They'll be okay. They have Dad there.
All the more reason to stop them. Stop Enzo.
Yeah.
And the others.
If you don't mind
Yeah.
interrupting, is Klonsky your home?
Mm-hmm. I lived there as far as I can remember my whole life. 4 years in an orphanage, 14 years in the Lumen household.
Must have been nice.
Yeah. It was. Pretty nice. Still is. What about you? Where did you grow up? You might have told us. But I don't remember.
Grew up in Port Pelos like Waverly did.
Huh.
Just not as well off as Waverly was. I really don't like to talk about my family that much.
Fair enough. Sorry for prying, if I did.
It's fine. It's only natural to ask that question after I asked what I asked.
Regardless, she's gonna prioritize forces around the border. Just in case anything happens. So hopefully they'll be okay.
Does Empyrean have enough forces?
That is a fantastic question. But they did just do quite a lot of enlistment, from what I gathered. So they might have some new ones.
Testing? Okay, there it
Yeah.
is.
There you are.
Sorry.
Hey, bestie.
My computer froze for a moment.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
it'd be like that.
Oh no.
It'd be like that sometimes.
know, Clear.
Well, if it comes to that, and the forces are on the move, hopefully they have a defensive front ready, and they can get everybody there as soon as possible. You can see Dixon trying to think. Why would they launch an attack from? As you just said, they have the airship. They could go anywhere. And you're right, it is all the more reason to stop them, but... Granted, maybe I'm not as familiar with the area. But we haven't seen any forces at all since we've been traveling here. There, have we? Maybe besides in Port Pelos, but... Where are the rest of them, if that's the case?
Not sure. That's weird. Is there like an underground bunker of just soldiers and they train there a lot?
You're asking the wrong questions. I have no idea.
How?
Yeah.
Do you know how big the army is here?
Well, from what I understand, if it were to be a one-on-one confrontation, for example, from history lessons, if it was Empyrean versus Erementhia or any other region versus another, their strengths should be equal. But that's only providing that one is fighting the other. Now, I don't know necessarily what other things could influence things like that. Give one side an edge, but I would imagine taking Empyrean technology is probably not a good thing for your side. Or for our side.
Why is war complicated?
Because war is war, I guess.
Can we just, like, say no? Let's just pause the war. Let's just stop it. Let's just say no. Sickle, like, is sitting on... Sickle's, like, sitting on the log and, like, leans back on the ground, but their legs are still on the log.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just cancel it. War's off, guys. Have a friggin' soccer game. Or whatever. I don't care. Just don't kill each other. Have a talent show.
Huh.
See, that would be awesome.
It would be awesome, but I don't know what Enzo would bring to the table.
Nothing.
Exactly. Thank you.
Nothing.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, like why can't the 4 dragon siblings just have a talent show and whoever wins gets all the marbles or whatever?
Exactly. Or the 4 dragon siblings could start a band.
You could
That's
also
Yeah,
play.
they could be like
That would also
they
be
could
nice.
just be like a regular family instead of at each other's throats.
You could also play the board game of capitalism.
What the hell is capitalism?
I don't know,
Hey.
but I hear a lot of families get into fistfights over it.
Would Sickle know?
It's basically
Oh,
Monopoly.
God.
I'm just
I
saying
was gonna
no.
type
I'm
it.
gonna say we're gonna say capitalism is not canon.
Fuck!
Oh. Still. Despite the war, I think we're all doing our part to try and stop it. No matter how long it takes, right?
Yeah.
I still can't believe that Enzo's backing his mom. You would think someone of his caliber would truck out on his own, but I guess you know what they say about power.
Mm-hmm. He's always just kissing up to the next higher power.
Absolute
makes-
power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah. They say about power that it turns people into little bitches.
Or kiss ass, in Enzo's case.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. No, that's the same thing. I think it's the same thing, at least.
Okay, fair enough. Sooner we find him, the better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Buutskuut hand sticks in his notebook.
Let's say, hold on, notes. I let you punch him for. Oh no, I'm going to do more. Buutskuut, I'm going to do more than punch him.
Oh yeah, trust us.
If you want to borrow my cool dagger, you can.
I might actually take you up on that. Not even gonna lie.
I think Buutskuut was being polite when he said that.
I respect it.
I might want to borrow one of your pistols, Krimpet. I just really want to shoot him in the head.
Doesn't he have one? I mean, he has one of his own, so it's not like he's not going to shoot us back.
True.
No.
Okay, I'll use one of his pistols to shoot.
That's
him.
more like it. That's
Pistol whip him
good.
first. Pistol whip him first.
Pistol whip him. Then you can punch it. Then we can punch him. You can stab him, and then I'll shoot him.
Ashley and I could burn him.
That too. We'll add that to the list.
No.
Hell yeah.
I'll even punch his leg so he does not move.
I mean, we want him. I want him dead. I don't know if you or Empyrean, who you work, the Empress, that they want him alive. But
I'll ask her about it.
We probably want him dead. I want him dead.
I also want him dead. So even if your Empress says yes, I'm going to kill him. I just want you to know.
Buutskuut, I don't know if we need his heart per se.
No.
And just imagine Buutskuut just making the same crushing gesture with his hand.
Also, Enzo's a lot smaller. If I worry about you just pulverizing it before you can rip it out this time.
The problem is, no matter when we see him again, he's crafty, manipulative. We've known this. We just saw it. We just went through it.
Yeah, we can't underestimate him again.
He's a very good social engineer. I take it then.
Something like that.
Why he's got to where he's got.
He uses guns. I know that.
There's one thing
we need a plan.
We do, but if there's one thing I think we all can agree on, nobody in the Trimix fights fair. It's a dirty fight.
Nope.
So we'll have to do the same.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's about this time. Mizore! Your sending stone.
Which one?
The one from Unique and PJ.
Hello?
Gasp.
Hey, this thing on? Whatever. 34 words. Met up with a couple folks in the ORC. We have good connections. We'll see what we can do. It's 24 words.
Got a message back from Unique and PJ. Seems like they're doing good.
I had to literally
Seems like they're at work trying to get connections back at ORC.
Oh.
Sounds to me like they've met up with the Milo.
Yeah. That's good.
Sounds like it.
Okay, that. Alright, I'll sleep good tonight.
See, she was worried about them. You know what? You didn't think I was going to round the subject back to the fact that you were worried about Unique and PJ?
I just give him a little jab in the shoulder.
It's okay to be worried about people. Jeez.
I know. I just like teasing Waverly.
I'm talking to Waverly.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we should all get some rest then. Should arrive in the morning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Should arrive in the morning.
Well, seeing that we got the message from Eek and PJ, we should let them know what we're gonna be doing next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
It's a good plan.
All
Tell them I
right.
said hi, if you can.
You have 25 words. Make them count. Sending moment. Sending stone moment.
One second. I'm gonna see where I can find the word count.
25. Sending.
I'll just count manually. I'm sure I have enough to even fit that one.
Bro, I do the exact same thing, like, constantly.
Yeah.
Just barely. Okay.
Gasp.
She'll send this message.
Okay.
I'll also DM it to you, J-Man.
Yes, that'd be great.
Good to hear. We're heading over to Eshvan. We will see what we can do here. We'll send you update. Waverly says hi.
Yeah.
Yay!
25 words.
25 words?
Just enough.
Yeah?
Managed to fit that one. Managed to fit that last one in, Waverly.
Fuck yeah.
Right. Well, I think it's time for bed.
Yeah.
And you all get one last rest, one last day of rations.
Yes.
In the morning, you take the Sand Sailor. We're going to go to our world map. And you guys do, in fact, make it to Eshvan, home of the Dragon's Oasis.
The Dargan. The baby.
Woo!
Whoa.
Okay, girl.
Okay.
So I'm just
Okay,
going
The
to
city has a dam. That's so cool.
reveal the Dragon's Oasis now.
Ishvan.
Eshvan. You guys are arriving technically in
Very pretty.
from this perspective, because this is a perspective, you guys are arriving from the east. East in Eshvan is considered over here.
Okay.
So
This is gorgeous.
yeah, this is a fantastic map. I was really happy I found this one. So you guys are pulling up on the Sailor. Eshvan is not as big as Port Pelos. However, it is still a densely populated city here in Aramanthia. And as you guys arrive, I mean, you can see a very slight permeation of purple mist kind of like around the city itself. Waverly and Dixon, you would know that there's an oasis in here. They're called the Dragon's Oasis. And all the water sources in Aramanthia have been corrupted. But this purplish mist that kind of like almost slightly like kind of domes the city, like kind of creates a light fog. It's thinner. As if it's slowly dissipating.
Ooh.
Your work in the Obsidian Ruins is starting to pay off. Could take some time. But as you notice that, you think back to your time in the ruins and everything that just happened in basically the previous week. You're on the right track to fixing a lot of things. But there is still more to be done in Aramanthia. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Very
yeah.
good.
Battleac and I are actually insane.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.